Like if you say something about a particular.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Lackawanna City Council, June 20th, 2023 council meeting and caucus. We begin the caucus at around 6:30. That's an opportunity for the council members to interact regarding the various agenda items and if necessary to augment any information relative to each issue in discussing with the various department heads. To that end, the first 6 items exclusive of hearings from citizens are administrative, and we'll take those up at the actual formal meeting. Moving on to item number 7, communications from division department heads. From our city clerk, request city council approve contract between city and Erie County Board of Elections for use of senior center and bocce court for the 23 primary and general elections, including early voting. Mr. City Clerk, anything you want to add on that?
No, standard protocol. We do it every year.
Thank you. Any council members have any questions or any issues on item number 7? We had item number 8 from Director Wolf, request the city council approve sale of 3 police vehicles. Director Wolf, anything you want to add before we consider that?
No, sir. No, just standard.
Thank you. Any council member have any questions on item number 8? Item number 5 from our city attorney, but it was a request pursuant to our 4th ward council member, Kevin Sirdike. Council member Sirdike, you want to jump on it?
Yes, we stopped the parking on the first block probably a year ago, 2 years ago. We're getting a lot of complaints, students parking over there, throwing their Tim Hortons junk all over, McDonald's wrappers. Neighbors are complaining. Josie has no house on it, really. It's all side yards, and so people can't really see. You go out there and all of a sudden there's junk all over. Well, this is one more thing we could do to deter that, I think, and if they would start parking on Shannon or Della, at least the neighbors could look out and see what's going on, out there front. And I would appreciate everyone's support on this thing. Thank you, for putting on.
Thank you, Councilor.
Definitely need more parking or something.
It means for parking for students.
For everybody, yeah, and they're parking on the grass behind, you go behind them. I took a couple rides back there and they're parking all over the grass. There's nowhere to park. It was supposed to be harder to carry more vehicles.
Right.
Guess it is what it is. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Any council members have any questions or issues they wish to raise on the no parking request? Director Wolf, anything on your end?
Nope.
City Attorney Judah, anything on your end?
No,
Thank you.
I would suggest that maybe we reach out to the school district and see if they can do something to solve their parking problem.
I called them. Like I said, I think the last meeting, I plan on going to a couple of school board meetings this summer, bring it up.
Yeah.
Just one more thing, as long as we're talking about, is that ordinance sufficient? Tony, I don't know if you read it, but it says
Year round or school year round?
year round. Is it?
It's just I think it's an extension of what the existing was.
Okay, all right. It says no
Just
parking
change the roads.
7 to 3:30 Monday to Fridays. That's sufficient? Yeah, okay. All right, thanks.
All right, anyone else on that? Now, moving on to item number 10. For a city controller request from RI following in conjunction with attached letter from Mr. Clark advising that the grant from the Office of Child and Family Services amounting to $33,000 has been approved and granted relative to the capital project at Bethlehem Park Street Hockey Pad, and request City Council approve the attached ordinance. Either Linda or Chuck, either one of you want to talk about this?
Yeah, I'll just give you some quick context. So this is a grant that was given by New York State Assemblyman John Rivera. He represented a part of the first ward at the time. The grant is called the First Ward Community Grant. And there were a number of uses for it in consultation with the assembly member. It was designated for recreation at Bethlehem Park. So really, we've gone over the past several months, meeting whatever paperwork requirements they needed for the grant. It's finally come through that we've passed all those requirements. Now it's simply a matter of getting things in motion so that we can spend the funds by August 31st of this year, and then the grant is reimbursable.
Great. Okay, thank you, Mr. Clark. Linda, anything on your end, or should we just proceed?
No, just proceed. That covers
thank
it all.
Council President,
Yes,
I'd like to personally thank Assemblyman John Rivera. He's been very gracious to the district he serves within my ward. This is just one of the many projects that he was able to facilitate and secure funds for, and I appreciate Mr. Clark and Tyree's efforts to further secure the project and ensuring that the funds go to the project and get it up and going with the funds being reimbursed later through the ARPA funds. So thank you to everyone who worked on that.
And council member, just to that point, there's one other larger grant that the assembly member provided us, and that was this grant here is through the Office of Child and Family Services. The larger grant is through DASNY, and that would be for the playground recreation enhancements at Lehigh Field. So we just received word that that is in the final stages of review as well, and we'll be doing the same process with you in the coming meetings.
And that is a very significant amount of funds that was secured.
175,000. That's a big one, and that'll help with drainage, walkways, upgraded playground equipment, things of that nature. So be a real nice thing for the Lehigh Field.
sure. And we are, on behalf of council, we extend our gratitude to our representative Rivera for his kindness and generosity towards the city of Lackawanna. And of course, Chuck Clark, Linda, and Lauren Jednick for their efforts on this behest. So thank you.
If I just may, I'm sorry, the Bethlehem Park area has been very, I hate to use the word neglected when it comes to these sorts of things, but it's a bit of an oversight in some aspects. And securing this for the kids to have somewhere to think outside the box with the high school hockey versus some of the football, soccer, etc., basketball. This is just something that is very near and dear to my heart, and the kids of the first ward, especially with Bethlehem Park, they really look forward to this and having that area revamped. I know last year we played kickball in that little area, so I could just imagine how exciting it would be. Well, I'm not going to personally play straight hockey, but for the kids to engage in that type of sport through the fall, it is something exciting.
We found money for a stick. So I mean, if you want to play, we're happy to do it.
It's never too late. But you bring up a good point, because Bethlehem Park is kind of insulated,
It is.
cut off from the rest of the city, so it makes it kind of difficult for the kids to get around. So if they have something on site, that makes it a lot easier. So good point. All right, that is the agenda, and unless there's anything further, I would like to formally call to order the city council meeting. We begin with the pledge of allegiance.
To the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To be clear, could you take the roll?
Absolutely, Mr. Council President. Council Muflahi,
Present.
Anderson.
Here.
Moretti.
Here.
Sirdike. Morano.
Here.
Department Heads Law. Here. Development.
Here.
Public Works. Here. Public Safety. Here. Controller.
Here,
Recreation.
Here.
Public Information.
Here.
Hearings from citizens. Mike, is there anybody on that list? John? No. All right. I guess we'll just jump right into the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of June 5, 2023.
Right, I was adopt the minutes of regular meeting, June 5th, 2023 is written.
Anderson second.
Motion by Morano, second by Anderson to adopt the minutes of the regular meeting of June 5th, 2023 as written. Muflahi.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Moretti.
Yes.
Sirdike.
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0. Departmental reports 1 through 6.
Random moves to receive and file departmental reports 1 through 6 inclusive.
Already said.
A motion by Morano, second by Moretti to receive and file departmental reports 1 through 6. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0. Communications from Division Department Heads number 7. City Clerk requests the City Council approve a contract between the city and Erie County Board of Elections for the use of the Senior Center and Bocce Court for the 2023 primary and general elections, including early voting. Full text of the contract is on file in the City Clerk's office.
Random moves to approve request.
Maflahe seconds.
Motion by Morano, second by Muflahi to approve the request. Muflahi.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Moretti.
Yes.
Sirdike.
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0. Item number 8. Director of Public Safety requests the City Council approve the sale of the following police vehicles: a 2009 Ford Edge, a 2014 Dodge Durango, and a 2020 Ford Explorer. All proceeds to be placed in the 23-24 police budget account. And there's the code.
Random moves to approve request.
Already
Maflahe
said.
seconds.
Motion by Morano, second by Moretti to approve request. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Surley,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0. Number 9, City Attorney, as per Fourth Ward Council Member Kevin Sirdike's request, is requesting the City Council approve the attached ordinance, no parking on Josie Drive.
Motion to receive and file act on order.
Already said.
And motion by Sirdike, second by Moretti to receive and file act on ordinance. Muflahi.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Moretti.
Yes.
Sirdike.
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0. Item number 10, an ordinance amending chapter, the ordinance amending the chapter 215 traffic and vehicles, City of Lackawanna Municipal Code, specifically chapter 215.43 by adding the following: 102. Josie Drive on the east side and west side. No parking at any time on the east or west side of Josie Drive between Martin Road and Della Drive, Monday through Friday between 7 a.m. and 3:30 p.m.
Motion to adopt the ordinance is written. Sirdike.
Already said.
Motion by Sirdike, second by Moretti to adopt ordinance is written. Muflahi.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Moretti.
Yes.
Sirdike.
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0. Item number 10, City Controller, at the request of Mayor Iafallo and in conjunction with the attached letter from Mr. Charles Clark, advising that the grant from the Office of Child and Family Services in the amount of $33,000 has been approved and granted relative to the capital project Bethlehem Park Street Hockey Pad, and request the City Council approve the attached ordinance that partially funds this project. Included with this request is an itemized listing regarding the use of ARPA funds associated with this project.
Maflahe moves to receive and file and act on ordinance.
Anderson seconds. Motion by Muflahi, second by Anderson to receive and file act on ordinance. Muflahi.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Moretti.
Yes.
Sirdike.
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0. That ordinance amending the 2022-2023 budget ordinance adopted May 23rd, 2023 by funding capital fund, the budget code for Bethlehem Park Street Hockey Pad, OCFS, and allocating $33,000 for the budget code Bethlehem Park Street Hockey Pad, OCFS.
Maflahe moves to adopt ordinance as written.
Anderson seconds. Motion by Muflahi, second by Anderson to adopt ordinance as written. Muflahi.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Moretti.
Yes.
Sirdike.
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0. Mr. Council President.
I have no table items or old business. Do any of the other council members have anything they wish to bring up at this time? If not, then Miranda moves to adjourn meeting.
Maflahe seconds.
Motion by Morano, second by Muflahi to adjourn the meeting. Muflahi.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Moretti.
Yes.
Sirdike.
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 5-0.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Usually go to voting.